the peanut butter and jelly, PB&J, Goober. We know it by many names. This enigmatic sandwich has defined the bread-on-bread market for snotty-nosed toddlers and even some midlife crisis adults for decades. The popularity of the superlative sando is really no question. The design, so simple and organized, yet so refined. However, the duck soup of a process raises the question: how does one create the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich? The history of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich starts rather late in American history, but would have never reached its social prowess as the quintessential American sandwich without the creation of sliced bread by Otto Frederick Rohwedder in the early 1900s, and the creation of grape-alade, the precursor to jelly, by Frank Welch in 1917. Throughout the First World War, grape-alade on sliced bread was a favorite snack of many soldiers. It was cheap and it was easy to carry, and by the end of the war, the fad had spread throughout the United States. The history of peanut butter is similar, although lengthier, starting with the original creation spanning back to the Incas and the reintroduction of a primitive peanut paste created by George Washington Carver. The invention of the proper peanut butter we know today was first invented in the 1880s. Both Ambrose Straub, a Southern physician, and John Harvey Kellogg, known for his cereal, created a peanut butter paste for older folks who had trouble swallowing or chewing solid foods. As peanut butter became more advanced, the first recorded evidence of its combination with jelly and bread can be traced back to a culinary magazine in 1901, when writer Julia Chandler combined peanut butter with a crabapple jelly, which she described as delicious and original. The popularity of the PB&J skyrocketed during the Great Depression as access to the three simple ingredients became easier and the peanut butter could substitute for protein intake for poor families. This rise in popularity reached even greater heights in World War II, as all ingredients could last long on a shelf and were easily portable. When the war ended and the soldiers returned home, they brought their love for the simple sandwich with them, making the peanut butter and jelly sandwich a cultural mainstay.
Okay.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Josie Ray.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I can't do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm already recording.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
You said you were already recording.
Okay, 3.
My name's Josie.
Josie Ray?
Josie Ray.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What? I just have a few questions for you. You describe yourself as the peanut butter and jelly sandwich connoisseur of the world, right?
Of course. More, yeah.
Yeah. What are the 3 ingredients that you would declare are absolutely necessary on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I would say peanut butter, jelly, and bread.
Okay. And what's the process that you would go through when creating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Yep.
Peanut butter on one side, jam on the other, smush them, cut the crust off.
That's debatable. Cut the crust off. Okay. And final question, do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
No.
Moving right along here, we're moving on to ingredients. The first one being bread, of course, white bread, the traditional. Next we have creamy peanut butter, Jif creamy peanut butter. Look at that thing go. Holy cow. And last but not least, we have Smucker's raspberry jelly. Okay, so this is my first process. This should be pretty simple. I'm just gonna, this is our first piece of bread. I'm gonna open the jelly here first. Take a big glob out of that thing. Wow, look at that. Look at me go. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna go right ahead and start swiping this thing down here on our piece of bread. This should be pretty simple. This is a simple instruction. I'm starting to think. So I used a heel piece. So I'm just going to start over. Here I'm going to use peanut butter first this time. Maybe better luck. I did check, so these are not heel pieces. Don't worry. Rip the bread. Ripping the bread there a little bit. Oh, okay. That's. All right. So I'm just going to start over again. Mistakes happen. I'm starting to think this is a little harder than I thought it might be. So I'm just gonna start with jelly again. Maybe what I was missing last time was was more to block the knife from ripping that fragile white bread open. So let's just gonna get a lot of jelly on there, and put some peanut butter on there, just a little bit, you know. don't wanna overdo it or anything. That would be a really big mistake, and that's a common mistake too. And I'm just gonna put these two together. Something's just not quite right with that one. I don't really want to cut it. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna start here again. Yep, and I'm starting to think maybe a different angle. Now this one's just silly. I don't know what I was thinking here. Alright, so here I go. Halfway through putting peanut butter on the side of this one. This is a new one. Just started over, seeing if I could figure out something else. So putting on, got a little peanut butter on the other side there. Party foul. Alright, I'm just putting the jelly down on the other piece of bread here. That's the business. That's what people in the biz like me call it. So I'm just gonna spread out the jelly here. You know, classic peanut butter and jelly, you know, process. And it took me a really long time to put the jelly on here, apparently. You know, but you've got to be thorough. That's what they do say. You have to be thorough. All right, and here we go. Assembly. I think this is the best one we've had so far. Here we go. I'm just going to put these two together. Alrighty. Alright. And there we go. Yep. Alright. So somebody told me that was wrong. You know, and they seem to doubt me, so here I go. I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Is this the right way? Is this the way I'm supposed to make it? Huh? Is this what you want to see? Alright. I'll make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'll make one. Here it is. Are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Huh? Is this what you wanted to see? Here it is. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Alright, I want to admit that I went off the deep end there a little bit towards the end. These past few days I've taken to make a few more combinations with my sandwiches. Some worked, some didn't. And I just wanted to say, I salute you. You know what? You know what you're doing. I can't figure these sandwiches out, and I want to say I am proud of the brave soldiers who have figured out how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
There you go, there you go.